Good morning. This is North Colorado Springs Tai Chi with Sifu Scott. Today, we're going to talk about, well, self-defense. So, how many of you out there actually know that Tai Chi is a martial art? Most people actually practice Tai Chi just for the exercise value in it. Healing, exercise, fitness, and it is fantastic for that. But hey, I've been doing Tai Chi for over a decade, and what keeps me doing it? It's the self-defense. I'm a martial arts junkie, former owner of Ward's Family Karate, then a decade of training in Tai Chi. And what really kept me there, even though I was looking for the healing properties of it, I discovered this fantastic martial art. And so here we are today out in Colorado here. We're in front of a little store here. And, what happens if some guy comes up and he thinks he's going to take my souvenir money, man? He's going to come up and cold cock me. And, I go down, he takes my money, and, I don't get to buy the cool souvenirs here. Also go to the hospital maybe too. So that's not great. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at a couple of postures in Tai Chi, and I want to show you the self-defense value in those. So the first one we're going to look at is called brush knee and push. So you're probably familiar with this one. I brush my knee and I push. We do this as a moving meditation. Brush the knee and push. Okay. You'll see these movements and say the 108 form, the Yang Fu, large frame 108 form. And so these movements are really big as we practice them, and they're slow as we practice them. But in real life, they're small and they're fast. So that's all I needed. Okay? Brush knee and push. Now, that can be brush knee and punch. Matter of fact, in our form even, we have brush knee and punch down, which punches towards the groin. And we have brush knee 5-arrow punch, which is like an uppercut coming up. So there's punches at all levels. So that, if I just do brush knee push, or brush knee punch, that's like high level to the head. If I do brush knee 5-arrow punch, that's mid-level, like to the stomach. And if I do brush knee punch down towards the groin, that's low level, down to the lower belly. So we have all three levels of Tai Chi covered in that. We're going to start with that one. Let me introduce a friend of mine here. Hey, Chet, come on over. Right. Hi, this is Chet. This is a friend of mine. He's also one of my former students in karate, so I better watch out for him. He's going to be our local mugger today, and I don't want to get cold cocked by him. So we were talking about brush knee and push here. Brush knee and push. If I'm just walking down the walkway here on this storefront, and all of a sudden, Chet just he's going to be a passer. He just walks up and pass by me. I'm not paying attention to him that much, except I don't want to shoulder bump him or anything. But all of a sudden, here comes this hand. Wow, I'm down and out, So you got to be aware of what's going on. So how would I use brush knee and push on this? So let's say he throws that right hand at me. There's my brush, and I've pulled him down. Now he's available for the punch. Let's do that on the other side. He comes up and throws that left at me. I brush him down and then punch right here. So this is actually a very effective technique. And sometimes people look at these things and go, oh, well, that was nice for a classroom setting. That works. I've taken this technique out into a sparring ring with an opponent who had no interest in being cooperative with me and had no idea what I was going to do. And all he knew is he's going to try to knock my head off. And sure enough, I found out brush knee and push, and even brush knee like this, just on both sides, was very effective to deflecting those punches and opening him up for a strike. So again, Chet comes in slow here with this punch. We're going to go this side. And as I pull him down, he's available for, I could do that push in there. I could do that punch in there right to the jaw. That's a knockout punch there. And that's good self-defense for you. Now, there are some problems with it. Let's say he throws that right hand at me, nice and slow and straight. And I go in for my punch, but what if he's ready to hit me with the next one? Ha ha ha. We get the Rocky Balboa finish here. Bam! We both nail each other. And this is exactly what happened in a sparring match. I probably threw the right hand in, and the opponent's second punch came up and caught me on the head. Hopefully I neutralized them enough that it wasn't anything big deal, and it wasn't. But that can happen. So maybe you want an alternative. Maybe not. Maybe you want to be, you're a little bit aware of this guy. He just has that look that he's got both guns loaded, you know? So let's try a different idea. Different, similar, but different. How about White Crane Spreads Wings? Now notice in White Crane Spreads Wings, hit looks a lot like brush, knee, and push. Difference is in brush, knee, and push, I'm going to advance, boom. And White Crane Spreads Wings, I'm going kind of defensive on this. I'm in a cat stance here, ready to kick. So what we're going to do on this is he throws me a nice slow right hand on that. I do a little bit of deflection, and number two's coming in. So I catch number two. There we go. Up we go with that. I've blocked that. So now that was very defensive. I haven't stopped him. I've only protected myself. Self-defense, right? I've protected myself. Sometimes is the move offensive or defensive? Well, sometimes it's one or the other, or it can be both. But there's also, well, what about the finish? So from White Crane Spreads Wings, as I come up, that saved me, but now I have an opening here to strike with my back fist. Boom, to the nose, to the shoulder, to the collarbone on that. So again, he comes in, deflection, number two, take it up, and he's open for the back fist strike there. Now, that would have been right to the temple of the head. That could have been a very strong one. If his face was up to the bridge of the nose, right under the nose is a knockout area on that. Or I said, maybe I just want to come down on his collarbone and break that collarbone so he can't swing at me anymore. Or we even threw another one in here. Let's go back with the arm up on that. I've got him out of the way. What if I just want to dispose of him? I just swing down behind his neck, take the step back, and throw him. If you're seeing this, that's not a pretty area there. That's a lot of sharp bricks and rocks. If he had landed on that, he would have been seriously injured. So that throw takes him right into there. So here we are, two movements. Brush, knee, and push with a punch. And we have White Crane Spreads Wings with a back fist strike. Now, in the form, you would do a brush, knee, push, twist, step, and switch sides. Brush, knee, push, twist, step. So you're practicing on both sides. White Crane, always on the right side. But you should practice it on the left side just as well. All right, on the left side for that. So it doesn't matter which he throws at me. If he comes in, let's see, what would you be doing? Throwing your right hand first, pull that down, and then he comes in for number two. There I go. I caught him there, and I can then also strike. So practice both sides. So there are 37 postures in Tai Chi. Every one of them is a martial art self-defense. I can go through those and show those to you, but there's the exercise for you. Understand the self-defense that's in that. These are the big motor skill moves right now. We aren't even showing you the really deep internal Tai Chi stuff with Fa Jin. Example, sometimes brush, knee, and push looks no more than like this. And it doesn't even require a strike. It's a push. And you may only touch the arms. I have experienced this one where I've actually pulled someone in and they go 10 feet back, and I've never touched anything but their arms. I had no idea what the attack was going to be. I had no idea what the Defense was going to be on this. I just had an instructor yell out, brush, knee, push. Whew! That was brush, knee, and push. When you learn all those things, you can have all these tools available to you for protection. Again, in the ring, sparring against somebody with big old gloves on, just palming their hands down as they're trying to attack me was very effective. That's actually, as I move back, that's repulse the monkey in a practical application. And when I wanted to strike, I move forward and brush, knee, push. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. This is Sifu Scott with North Colorado Springs Tai Chi. This is Chet over here. And to find this video, of course, you're going to be on YouTube. So subscribe to me on YouTube at North Colorado Springs Tai Chi. And follow me on Facebook at the same name, North Colorado Springs Tai Chi. And hey, man, you guys have a good day. Well, we're going to do some shopping in this store in here. Have a good time. Bye.